All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is November 6, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up with me, John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Hey, let's go look at some charts today. All right, so here's price action, SPY. All right, on the daily chart. Okay, you had an engulfing candle yesterday. Huge gap up today, so it was kind of a gap and go. They came back and tested minor support. You know, that's one of my favorite things right there. You come back and test minor support. All right. And then I look for them to go and run off and make higher highs. And that's what they did. So there's SPY for today's price action. All right. That's on the daily chart. Let's go take a look at daily chart, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA. New all-time high for SPY. All right? Now let's take a look at the 2-hour. Okay? If it's a new all-time high, you know, we might as well just call it. It's going to be in a 2-hour uptrend. 10-minute, maybe not. 10-minute uptrend going into the close, okay? So on SPY, we got a daily uptrend, a monthly uptrend, a weekly uptrend, semi-annual uptrend, all right? 10-minute uptrend, 2-hour uptrend, you name it, this thing is in an uptrend, all right? Everything working out. Looking for follow-through tomorrow. I would not be surprised if they put in a day of rest. I would not be surprised if this becomes the top of a consolidation channel either, where price comes up, and you've seen my consolidation channels before. Okay, this will be all the same thing. All right, I go up, price comes up, pulls back, all right, or goes up, pulls back, and then comes back up, back down, back up, and then makes a little half back right to here, and then rips higher. Okay, but that's where my consolidation channel starts. You look for that high, look for the pullback low, and then it begins your channel right there. So there's 10-minute chart, 10-minute uptrend. All right, let's take a look at SPY. QQQ. Oh, price action for today. Okay, so today's margin orders were, find a situation where green erases red. Now, green did erase red in the small time frame right in here. We just got it. That triggered you in, but you had a horrendous pullback to wait. It made a higher low, and from there, and this is where my day all came together, was right here. Price action went up and held the higher ground. From there, I said I want in on this, and from there we did almost a birthday trade. Okay, so if you take a move and you measure from the top of the base, okay, up to the high, and then you duplicate it, all right, and you stack it on top, all right, and then you put a line up there, and that's going to be your target right there. So we may be hitting that sometime tomorrow morning. We'll see what happens, right? This probably should come down a little lower. Right, and this should come down just a little lower, and this little bit lower right there, right about there. About, oh my gosh, 393 right there. Okay, so, but remember, you know, we're in this to make money, not to hit targets, okay? Knowing that this is probably going to work out this way and move up into this box was a huge plus, making the higher low, pressure on the bulls to make the higher high, and yes, they did. Okay, so there's SPY. That's on the chart today. So here's price action. The entry for today's target was right there. Okay, green takes out red right there, and you could get in, or you could have got in right here. Green takes out red. Okay, that's green takes out the red price action, and you can ride this all the way up to here. All right, well, as high as it goes, really. So really nice chart today. Nice price action. A little bit of a gap, scary gap. A lot of people probably said, you know, I don't think I want to buy this. It's up too high. but it was a gap and go today. So nice rip to the upside. And of course, you got the birthday trade when you see it make a new all-time high. All right, let's take a look at it. QQQ. All right, let me take that off and go to the daily chart of QQQ. Right here, QQQ, daily chart. All right. All right, QQQ, guess what? Did the same thing. Got the bullish engulfing right here. Is that a new all-time high? Yes, new all-time high for QQQ. New all-time high for SPY. Let's go take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU at a, well, not quite at a new all-time high, but making a higher high here. If we put the anchored VWAP on there, you can see here's price action up over the anchored VWAP, making higher highs and higher lows. This is bullish FNGU. We could have some more upside in store for us. We'll see what happens. I think we got a big boy to report pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's Apple or Broadcom, one of the two. But anyways, one of those is coming up soon, I think. All right, so there's FNGU, bullish over the anchored VWAP. That's the all-time high anchored VWAP, closing up at the top of quadrant 4. That's definitely bullish there. IWM. All right, IWM takes out, okay, this is the all-time high up there. Let's move up. Okay. You can see price action is up over the all-time high. This is the prior, right here, this was going to be the prior 2-year high, 3-year high right there. Price action up over the 2-year high right there. That is the all-time high. You can see price action up over it. Price action for today, higher high, higher low. Closing over, bullish trap, over, rise, over flat 17 EMA right there. So IWM putting in a new 2-year, 3-year high right there. That's a new 3-year high. Okay. I'm very close to taking out that high up there. Very, very close. Okay. If you look at the big picture, they put in a higher low right here. Okay. Here's the last low. They went up, made a new all-time high. They put in a higher low. So guess what? Now the bulls are inspired to make a new higher high. And this is that type of price action right here. See this rip, 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 accumulation? That's the kind of stuff that makes new all-time highs right there. This rip, 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 making higher highs and higher lows right there. So nice work on IWM. Diamond Dow, which was in a downtrend, but guess what they did? They made a brand new all-time high today. There's Diamond Dow. Okay, new all-time high for Diamond Dow. So you know that's in an uptrend right there. Diamond Dow, new all-time high. Let's take a look at our technicals. All right, you can see we found our way into the buy zone finally after about how many days? Let's go look. Let's go look. All right, all the way back since, well, the 18th. All right, so took us about 20 days to find the buy zone again, and we're back up here. And you can see we broke into the buy zone, and bears tried to throw us out, but we said no, no, no. All right, higher lows, equal highs, just hanging out in the buy zone, having a blast, playing some checkers, maybe some chess, doing a camp out thing. All right, T2122, getting it done today. T2123, oh, look at that, look at that. What did I say? Looking for price action to jump up on top of this rolling 200 SMA right there. And we did it. Big gap up, green from beginning to end. All right. So they closed the gap for this between the price action down here and this falling 200. Closing, let's look at this. Yeah, closing over the midpoint. That's huge. All right, look for some follow through tomorrow on that. All right, so they put in, guess what, like a higher low here. They're still in a downtrend for taking out this low here, but I got a feeling, yeah, I think they're going to take this high out and make a brand new all-time high. I think Don't quote me on it, but it's looking good. Closing up over the midpoint in one candle. What a rip today for T2123. There's a 3-bar chart. There's 200 SMA climbing up through prior all-time highs. Price action today, 3 green candle bars. After like 10 days or, I don't know, 20 days of just red candle bars here, or 15 days of red candle bars. Now we've got 3 green candle bars today. You can see price action ripping up through this falling 17 EMA right there, okay? So price action looking good there on T2122. FNGU, we already seen that. All right, here's price action for today on, let's take it on the 15. On the 15, green from the beginning to the end, hanging out, just working its way away further and further from VWAP, rolling up over this flat 200 SMA. Notice they closed here yesterday evening, all right? And then here we got this big rip up to the upside. Now, they could continue this going into tomorrow and the next day. Usually, things come in threes. So we had one big rip yesterday, and then a nice rip again today with a gap up. So we may get another upside move tomorrow, and then I would look for a rest, all right, like an inside day or a pullback, all right, probably a rest pullback at these new all-time highs, all right. But I'm just saying this is the kind of price action where price goes parabolic. I mean, like really high to the upside, like I'm saying, like 650, 620 high. All right, just when you think like, oh, this got to stop here. No, it just keeps going. All right, this could get parabolic up over 600. We'll see what happens. The FNGU, SPY, all the indexes. All right, we'll see what happens though. But FNGU, nice work there. I like that price action right there. That's the kind of price action I like, going up and just moving up like that. All right, let's take a look at some sectors. Let me see if I can find the right one here. And indicators, there we go. First sector, let's start off with, let's just do silver and gold. All right, silver falling out of bed today. Why? Because dollar made a huge bound to the upside, as in strengthened the dollar. So here's silver, lower high, lower low, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath the 17 EMA. It will not be in a downtrend till it takes out this low. All right, but it's getting there. All right, still in an uptrend. No longer up over that prior high anchored VWAP up there. No longer under the 12-year high anchored VWAP right there. So, but still in an uptrend. And if we measure off price for this silver, let's go take a look, see if I can grab this and move it. Come on, catch. All right, you can see silver still up over the midpoint, so that's still bullish there. All right, probably looking like it's going to test this major support down here, and that would be this valley that comes down through all of this consolidation right through there. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so here we have, that's just nothing right there. Disregard that. All right, but if we move this out back to the breakout right here, this would be the breakout range. Silver is actually in the upper third. Okay, it's in the upper third. All right, but if we move this back just to this area right here, we're up over the midpoint still. Okay, so there's silver still in an uptrend. Gold pulling back. If they take out this low, they'll be in a downtrend. Gold, lower high, lower low, just like silver, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath the 17 EMA. Gold still in an uptrend until it takes out this low, just not moving up right now, okay? That is the all-time high for gold. This candle right here, this green one that sticks up into the sky right there. Let's take a look at USO. The USO started an uptrend, not today, but yesterday, taking out this high right here. Price action for USO was a lower high and a lower low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. USO in an uptrend right there. Let's take a look at UNG. UNG with an inside day, lower high, higher low, closing inside the bearish trap underneath the falling 17 EMA, still in a downtrend for UNG. SMH. SMH bullish here, up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, making higher highs and higher lows. SMH still bullish here, closing up in quadrant 4. XLK. XLK up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, closing candles in quadrant 4 and up over the 17. Same with SMH. Pretty sure that's over the 17. That's looking good. Let's take a look at XLF financials. New all-time high for financials right there. Nice rip rocket right off of the midpoint right here. Will look like out of quadrant 4. So there's a Elon Musk space rocket right there. So there goes the financials and a brand new all-time high for XLF. Take a look at XLI. XLI, new all-time high for XLI as well. Okay, so new high for XLI, new high for XLF, new high for SPY, new high for QQQ. All kinds of new highs. Everybody's getting a trophy here today. So it seems like XLU. Okay, utilities. All right, utilities are usually a defensive stock. Okay, so the fact that they didn't make new all-time highs does not surprise me. They're in a downtrend. They have made a lower high and a lower low, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath the 17 EMA. They're in a downtrend. They got into a downtrend on this day right here. All right, when they took out this valley low right there. So that puts them in a downtrend, all right? And the fact that they're not making new all-time highs, it's not disappointing me because they're typically defensive. When they start making new all-time highs, that's when I get spooked because they are typically a defensive sector. So there's XLUs. Take a look at XRT. That's our transport, our retail, okay? Retail almost breaking out of the consolidation channel up here, getting darn close. Still making higher highs and higher lows, still up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Everything's still looking good, just needed to break out of the channel up here. Okay, on the other side, we got kind of like a head and shoulders going on, inverse anyways. This would be the left shoulder. This would be the, excuse me, that's the right shoulder. This is the left shoulder right here. And this would be the head, would be this double top right there. So maybe we get a rip to the upside. We'll see what happens. They got to break this neckline first, and they're almost done. All right, got to get up over these candle wicks with some follow through. Don't want to see it go up and come back. I want to see it go up and hold. That's what I'm looking for. So, anyways, trash that out. Move this back, and you can see here's price action for XRT. Price action did move up through here. All right, and notice it holds the higher ground up there. That makes it very attractive. All right, so XRT looking good today. Amazon did well today as well. All right, let's take a look at our last one. Last one's going to be IYT. That's transports. Let's try it again. IYT. Okay, now I have to go look at this one on the 15 because they tend to misprint on this one right here. Don't know why, but they like to do it. Okay, so it gapped up and it left out traded till the end of the day at the high of the day. All right, so back to the daily candle. That's right. Okay, so this is the prior all-time high, and this is the new all-time high. So you know if it's in a new all-time high, you know it's in an uptrend. Okay, no question about it. So there's the all-time high for IYT. Nice work there on the transports, okay? And when the transports are doing well, this tells us that, guess what? Products getting moved around the country. Products moved out of warehouse and into people's homes and into offices and onto construction sites, all right? Basic materials are getting moved around the country, all right? Everything's getting, things that need to be rebuilt are getting rebuilt. All right, See, you need a crane to put something together. That goes into the transports. Moving personnel around. Sending people overseas, all right, to train foreign companies on how to use our new software or how to use our app or how to use anything, okay? That's what we do. This all goes into the transports. So you can see transports making new all-time highs right there. The economy is looking good, at least maybe not looking good, but there is positive. We feel like things are looking good for the future for American securities that deal in the transports. All right. Geez, I had trouble getting that out. Anyways, okay. So transports making new all-time highs. Let's take a peek at the dollar. You can see the dollar today. Let's take a peek at it. You can see it really ripped up to the upside. Come on. All right. See this big candle here? Well, that was, I guess I'll call that the election candle. All right. Higher low, higher high. This is still in an uptrend. See how it made a higher low? Well, it just made a higher high. Okay, if this continues like this, we're going to take out these highs. It's 2-year highs right there. It's doing good right there. So, dollar in an uptrend. Not what I wanted to see. Kind of wanted to see the downtrend, but there it is. And markets making new highs at the same time the dollar's making new highs. So there's the dollar. Huge candle today in the dollar. All right. So I'm going to take questions in the room. If there's any questions, I'm here to help you with that. If you need any help, I'm here. Send me an email. We'll get together on Skype. Amazon big move at the close. Puzzling. Thanks, Judy. Thanks, Fido. Let's take a peek at it. All right. AMZN. Yeah, big move at the close. And not so much. It was up. See, it got up here and it moved over to the right, and it had a breakout. Instead of doing the breakout tomorrow morning, they decided to do it before they open up tomorrow. It's a nice move. 205 up to 207. It's not bad. Not a big move though. This is a big move right here. Like 199.50, clear up to 206.11. That's a nice move right there. But still looking good. Thanks, Ram. Thanks, Billy B. Thanks, Fido, Judy, Malcolm, Robert. Let's take a look at Geo. Wow. What a day today for Geo. Look at that. $15 to $21, 25% increase. All right. Huge. Right there. Let's take a look at DJT. DJT was up yesterday on the, here it is. Was way up here, and then it kind of fell out, so that's over with. He's won the election, I guess, so that's done. CXW, is that right? CXW? Yeah, another one. CXW. Huge rip on CXW there today. Wow, nice rip on those. Robert, way to go. You nailed them. Here's the wind up, and then we never got the breakout. Came back down and then ripped up. This could be a big one. All right, traders, if there's no questions, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow morning. Thanks, Brad. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock FOMC. Thanks to Judy reminding me. FOMC tomorrow at 2 p.m. Little presser at 2:30. I should have some volatility tomorrow. All right, probably want to be hedged sometime tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right, until 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you then. Everybody have a wonderful evening.